Okay. Just setting up here. Should be good. Okay. I've got my tea. I haven't consumed tea in a long time, like a year at least, around a year. But I have it because I had a client recently send me a box of these, which are Jammy Dodgers, which we don't have here in Canada, at least not in any of the stores that I looked at. So these are a common cookie or biscuit, as the Brits say, with jam kind of inside. And I really wanted to try them. And so my client sent me a box of them. And yeah, I heard about them on the British show Taskmaster, and so I just loved the name of it, and so I just wanted to try them. So I had a couple already, and but I haven't had any with tea. So I will do that in a minute. I'm just steeping my tea, so I'm wondering if I should finish steeping it before I start a game. Okay. So I haven't streamed in 4 days. I've been so busy. I know I say that all the time, but just to give you some perspective, this camera, right? Yeah. Just to give you some, why does my other camera show, why are the LED lights on my other camera? I don't like that, but, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, just to give you some perspective of how busy I have been. I've been working 85 to 90-hour weeks lately, and I've had no time for chess. It's almost midnight. That's the only time I can squeeze in a bit of chess and then go to bed, wake up, and work again. And in addition to work, I've been busy with a lot of other stuff going on. So I'm super busy. I think I'll continue being super, super busy until at least middle of October. And I just hope it slows down at that point. Okay, but I got to squeeze in some chess. I can't just work 99% of my waking time, right? Okay, I do think, how long are you supposed to steep tea when you have like a tea bag in a mug? Not too long, right? Like a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, I think. And I think, well, yeah, this has been in here for about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm going to take that out and then I'll start a game. I already did Puzzle Streak earlier today. Okay, so I did manage to fit in a short Puzzle Streak session, but that's all I did. So I'm just going to play some games now. Okay, I've got that done. Let me just stir my tea and then I will start a rapid game. Ha. Okay, I didn't put any sugar or milk or anything in my tea, so I'm hoping the cookie will make up for that. Okay, here we go, rapid. Okay, super rusty, no chess. The good news is I'm really wanting to play chess. This is a new account, so screw that. But yeah, I'm really wanting to play chess again because I haven't had time to play it, and so I really miss it. Another new account. God damn. Come on, Lee Chess. Give me a real player. Okay, we're 2305. Okay, well, I'll play him. He's a real player. Okay, we got a Kyrokon. Yeah, so I just miss playing chess, like, because I just have not had the opportunity to play very much of it lately. And so I'm just overdue to play a lot of chess. And that's the good news of being busy. But okay, this guy's moving a little slow for 2300. Let's check out his connection. His connection is 5 bars, a little A little strange. Okay, he's picked up speed now. He's still okay. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe he's new to the opening. Okay. It's kind of, he's 2300 and he's has to think about this. Okay, so different ways to play here, but I think knight e4. I just can't remember if I want to go out of my way to do it when the bishop isn't on d6. Yeah, so knight f6, I'll go queen e2. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he has to think a few seconds on some of these moves, because this is all just theory. So, okay, so I'm trying to remember king b1 or c4, even g3. He is on h5. Is it? Yeah, because I thought c4 king b1, but is knight h5 playable? I don't know. Because I thought I had this position a million times, but this knight takes h5, I don't remember ever having to worry about. So that's why I'm confused here. I'm very confused. Very confused. So maybe knight e5. If he takes a pawn, I have rook dg1, and I think that wins. Oh, it doesn't win the queen, but then I get into g7, and should be okay there. And also I might go to e1. Rook to e1 there. But I'm also wondering if I can just do that even here, and then if knight takes h5, then knight e5. Guess it doesn't quite work. Okay, okay, so if I go knight e5 and if he takes on, I guess I can't do that. He just takes on d4. I don't know why I'm confused. Yeah, because I don't remember this. I think I played correctly. There's also potentially g4 and then rook dg1. But I'm not so sure. So g4. No, maybe it is just c4. I think it is c4. So I burned all that time. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, because I was thinking king b1, but then I think he just takes on h5. So I think it is just c4 after all of that. And then he forces this, eh? Okay, that took me to, okay, that was embarrassing. As I told you, I'm rusty. I haven't, I've been working nonstop and I just haven't played much chess. Okay. God. So that was a waste of 3 minutes for me. Yeah, so I think theory is queen e4, and I do think I take, but it also might be rook he1. But I think I take. I'm going to take here. I think, and then yeah, I think, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I take, and then I think it's bishop e3 protecting f2 and holding on to the bishop. And then I think there's an f5 move. Yeah, so yeah, I called. Okay, so I'm thinking about move 18 a theory. Not too bad, eh? Okay, now I have to think again, because the threat, I believe, is f4, deflection of my bishop. So I recall there being a strange reply to this, something like rook he1. And then I think if f4, I think I can take. And if knight takes d1, I don't remember. Maybe it's this. I remember it being a funky move here. Like, and which rook, you know? And it does matter, though. Oh, I've only looked into this once before. It is move 18. But rook he1, I think, prevents f4. Because f4 takes here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But which rook? Hello, Federico. How am I? Well, I'm busy. I've been really very busy. Yeah, I'm a little bit time scrambled here, so I can't talk really. But yeah, so which rook does it matter? I think it does matter, because if I do it was this rook, then this one I can't recapture the knight. I'm going to go this way. Because if f4, bishop f4, knight, see this way, if he takes on d1, my king can recapture later. So that's my logic. So I'm going to lose because of the clock, but at least I remember the theory. But I spent like three to 4 minutes on c4. That was not good. Had a battle with my brain. I think as you get older, like your memory doesn't necessarily forget everything, but the recall slows down. So I think if you're younger, it wouldn't have taken, if I was younger, it wouldn't have taken me so long to remember c4 there and move 16. Anyways, I think this is 19 moves of theory now. And if I remember correctly, the database stuff fizzles out around here. So this is kind of like computer territory now. So 19 moves of theory, not too bad. And there are other moves other than f5, I recall. There's like, I think there's like two or three decent moves for black there. But yeah, f5. Because I remember, because I didn't see f4 in the past. I had this position before, and I just didn't see f4. So, okay. So I'm definitely going to lose because of the clock, but I don't care. I got 19 moves of theory, and I feel good about that. Okay. So I wonder if bishop b4 is a thing. Maybe that's what he's deciding as well. Bishop b4, maybe bishop d2. Maybe. But I don't know. It looks like f2 might fall. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Bishop b4, bishop d2. I don't think he can take on f2 because I'll take the bishop. Okay, so he just leaves that there. Okay, so yeah, now I don't know what to do now. Knight e5. But then I'm blocking this whole thing. Even a3? Yeah, because I mean, not like that. Okay. Or I could, no, but then that weakens. Okay, let's go a3. Oh, he's got this coming. Oh, God. Okay, I might have to play g3. Okay, g3. Stopping f4 again. And then he might still play bishop b4, or at least it's. But yeah, bishop b4. I think I'm going to go bishop d2. I don't know. Would I want... Would I ever want this? I don't think so. Because then he could go bishop takes. That's okay. Possibly I could go knight d2. Okay, so I don't like this, but it shall be played. It shall be played. I really don't have much time. And he can start, yeah, maybe bishop f6, attacking my backward pawn. 95, then this, yeah, I'm left with a terrible bishop there. But I'm going to play, yeah, I'm left with a bad bishop against a good knight. But I don't have much time to look for better. Yeah, he's got 2 more minutes than I do. And yeah. He wants to trade everything. And yeah, I mean, this is a bad endgame for me. It's a bad endgame, and this he can target this later with his. Okay, let's take. I don't have too much time. Can try to get my king active here, or this way rather. He can just play a5. So can I go here? Okay, try that. I don't know how I'm getting it. I'm gonna have to go this route after. But I have to try to create some weakness, otherwise my bishop's just gonna get dominated. It was an uphill battle after I spent 3 minutes trying to remember c4. Then I was just in time pressure. And then there was one other. There was another move that I wasn't sure on how to continue. A few moves after that one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna come back this way. And then it could be a question of zigzwang. But he can give me a check, but yeah, it's gonna go after this here. Oh, actually, can he do something here? No. Okay, so yeah, it could be some zigzwang issues for me. I don't. It's kind of funny because he can't actually target any of these pawns. He could go. He could win there, but okay. Well, yeah, that's not good, eh? Okay. And then his king is too fast. Yeah. Or even that. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. And that pawn just runs. Okay. I don't know what he's thinking about here. Yeah, he just runs the pawn. He just promotes the pawn. So yeah. Okay. want to look at his account quickly. Okay, so it was just me trying to remember theory. I spent too much time on that. So let's take a look at that. Not a good game because it was over for me when I was racking my brain trying to remember. Yeah, I thought it was a little strange how he... Well, I won't say it again. Okay, but yeah, so this was all... I just... I got too focused on h5, but all I have to do is attack his queen, and then... I think maybe part of it was like, had he stayed on the 5th rank, like queen f5, I'm not sure what I would have done. I didn't have a response to that, a plan for that. I guess I would have 95. But yeah, it still looks a little, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have 95 and then g4. But yeah, I remember this. And as I say, I think there's other moves other than f5. I think this is like the main line, but most people don't play it. And then, yeah, I was trying to remember which rook. This was the other thing. I was trying to remember which rook, but I think my logic works that my king defends this rook. So, and I don't think f4 is actually the main line. And he didn't play it. Yeah, he castled. And then, yeah, here I didn't know what to do because I don't think I've ever gotten to move 20 on this line before. So I just played g3, which is probably correct because otherwise he's playing f4. Unless I play king b1 maybe. And then, yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. Okay, let's look at that. What's the engine? So my opponent played a perfect game. Okay. Okay, but it happens sometimes. But yeah, when you look at it this way, that it doesn't look like his timing was too weird, but it's just the fact that he's 2300 and he was playing like 3 to 5 seconds per move was a little weird, but okay, so let's just see what I could have done better. But I mean, this is all theory. Yeah, so c4 main line. Yeah, and king b1, which I would. So what do we do after then c4? No. So yeah, if king b1 leads to something different. And I guess there's different ways to play this, but rook h e1 and 95. They might even transpose. Yeah, I haven't ventured down this line before. Yeah, so this is very unfamiliar to me. So white gives up a pawn there for pressure against black. Kind of interesting. But yeah, the main line is oh, it's not even the main line. Main line, oh, no, sorry, that's the Lichess database. Yeah, so the master database main line is c4, but I guess c4 is a little bit more drosh. Okay, let me take a bite of my cookie now. Oh. Dry. So dry. I ate it all in one bite because it's hard to stream and eat. Sorry if that was all too loud on microphone. Sorry, it's very chewy. Oh, I shouldn't have done that in one bite. I didn't. It's very dry. It's like eating 3 saltine crackers all at once. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, I played c4, so this is all theory. And yes, so f5 is main line. Yeah, so I was correct. There's other lines as well that black could play. There's, yeah, knight d6, there's castles. But he played the main line. I mean, he did play perfectly, so I'm not surprised. And then, yeah, and then I remembered. So move 19, rook at he1. There's also king c2. So what happens here? Wow, and then king d3. That's an interesting line. Interesting. So bishop against knight, but white has a better pawn structure and the more active king. I quite like white here. This is an interesting line to play. Computer says it's not optimal, though. I mean, I think, yeah, rook he1. So rook he1 is the main line, but it's very Josh. And yeah, so he castled, and I played g3. I thought it was necessary, but apparently it wasn't. So what if I had played king c2, f4, bishop c? Oh yeah, I could just taken on. Oh, I can't even take here. Why not? Oh, my rook's under attack. Okay, so I have to play rook d2, and then, oh, and then I'll get it next move. Yeah, so there's a lot of different ways to continue from here. Federico, what do I hate playing against? Like, what do I not enjoy? Well, you mean first move? Maybe you don't mean first move. Maybe the Pirts, yeah, Pirts are modern, or like hedgehog stuff, or not hedgehog, but what's it called? It's another animal. Hippopoto, yeah, hippopotamus, like hippo, hedgehog, kind of those like double flank opening stuff like that. Owen is b3 or g. Yeah, Owen's b3. I think Owen's b3. I play a weird line. It's actually not weird at all, but against b3. Yeah. Okay, sorry. So back to business here, or b6. Oh, it's b6. Oh, I don't mind that. I don't mind b6. I don't love it. It's not fun though. Yeah. So what is b3? What is the b3? Is it just b3? It might not have a name. No, I think it has a name, but. Okay, sorry. So back, yeah. So there's different ways for white to play. Now I played g3. It's not the main line. King c2 is and is rook e2, but they all seem totally valid. Yeah. So what would happen here? Oh, this is okay. So I guess we can give up the bishop. Yeah, this is, and then if king f7, we can build pressure. Okay, so there was actually a lot of ways to play there. Oh, Nimzo Larsen, you got it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and then so I played fine here, and computer prefers that I take or play d5. Oh, I didn't even consider d5. Yeah, I don't know. I was down to 3 minutes. This was okay. I played fine. Like, it's equal. Where did I screw up? Where did I screw up? It's still equal. I just didn't have the time. So I guess a4 was the mistake. A4 was the blunder. Really? So what should I have done then? I want king d1 or king d3. Oh, his knight. Okay, but so let's just say he brings in the king. Then what? Then we defend. I don't know. This is hard for white, I think. Let's just say he goes back. I'm a little surprised that a4 is so bad. Is it because ultimately my bishop has to go to d4, as it did? I think that's why. Then he just attacks the bishop. I think this is why the way he played it. Yeah. Okay. So my thoughts of the game. Well, it took me a little bit too long to remember c4. Other than that, I think I did very well. It's hard to play against perfection when your opponent doesn't make even a single inaccuracy. So I think I did well. Yeah. I'm going to play another one. Although before I do, I'm going to load this up in CPT, which is my opening software. And I just want to see what I actually have in my own repertoire against this. I'm honestly, I'm not really suspicious because, I mean, I also played 19 Moves of Theory. So like I was right with him. Now his timing was a bit off, and like his timing was a little bit weird in the opening because he was playing a little slow in the opening, but we both played 19 Moves of Theory. So I can't fault him for that. Right. And he is higher rated than me. Yeah, so half the game was Theory. So he only had to play like 19 moves on its own. Well, you know what I mean. Like not the opening. I don't think he cheated, but even if somebody did, like, regardless of if somebody cheated or not, my point is it's hard to do anything against a perfect play. So I think I did very well. I hopefully that comes across as I want it. So I was looking this up in my software. So I'm just checking all this here. Yeah, King B1 is perfectly valid as well. And my notes say Karpov played c4 and is the most popular line. It is also pretty Josh, but then again, this whole main line is pretty dry, and the 16 c4 line is a bit more straightforward to play, I think. Okay, so I did that. Yeah, and so f5. Yeah, so my notes, yeah, I'll correct on that. And then he castled. So I do have this in my, yeah, and then I have king c2 there. In the game I played g3, right? Yeah, so king c2 is slightly better than g3. I guess that makes sense because it's important to activate the king here. Yeah, and the h, I guess you could also have played. Yeah, so I moved the correct rook as well. Okay, sorry. I'm going to play another game in a minute here. Just going to have this do something here. Okay. Ready for a new game. That was enough analysis of that. So hopefully we get an opponent who doesn't play perfectly, so I have a chance. Okay, well, 2058. A little bit lower than I would like, but I'll do it. Okay, so we have a Sicilian on board, and hopefully I don't spend too long. Okay, some slow moves from my opponent. Okay, Opasensky. I hate playing against you, Opasensky. It's not in the proper respect of, or it's spirit. It's not in the right spirit of the Sicilian, I think. Federico said, "I didn't know this is. I don't know this system. I like to play Karpov system. Is a Karpov system? Is that the early knight, knight d7, or whatever it is? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to play and." Yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to play bishop e6 first. I'm still not sure if I should have done that. Okay, well, I'll do it now. I think it is so. I think it's the modern variation, right? The Karpov line. I think it's the knight d7 line. Okay, so knight d5. I think it's worth keeping this bishop, if I remember. That's I think normally you want to keep that. Okay, yeah, I refer to that as the modern line. Yeah, that's the one that Kasparov played, or Deep Blue played it against Kasparov, right? On game 6, I think. Okay, so yeah, f4. I wonder if I take here, because you can take on b7, but I wonder if I take there. So you can take on b7. So queen takes, and then I can take on f4, and then queen takes b7. I don't quite like that. Okay, so if I take on f4, knight takes f4. My brain is working slow. I'm tired. Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel that black should be better, like in this opening. So I'm trying to exploit it. Like ef4, knight f4, queen b6 doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so queen d5. Oh, sorry, bishop d5. Queen takes d5. Bishop takes f4. Queen takes b7. I will have a passed pawn there. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. Yeah, I'm not sure about it, but so I'm giving up my bishop pair, but I get an active dark squared bishop, and I strengthen my my weakness, my weak backward pawn on d6. I'll give up the b7 pawn for the f4 pawn, but I also have a passed pawn, right? I have a passed e pawn. So that's my logic. Although, never. Why did I think this? I don't know how I screwed up in my brain there. I'm rusty. Yeah. So I did not strengthen my weak pawn here. Okay. So he's going to take. Okay, but I don't care about that. He can have this pawn because it was weak to begin with. But then this could fall after. Hey, I've got to check. Okay. So knight c6. Knight c6 takes. And then I can even give a check here. Okay, yeah, this one does get weak, but okay, yeah, let's develop. Let's develop. And then I'm not sure if I want the bishop or the queen. Maybe the queen, because then I can go rook a d8. So queen d6, queen b6. Now there is like queen c5 or knight c5. Oh, no, there's not. That'd be a trap. Okay, so queen b6. Sorry, so queen takes d6, queen b6 check. Okay, so he immediately stops that. Interesting move. Interesting move, I gotta say. Okay, so he saw all that as soon as I said it. Hopefully he's not stream sniping. I'm always paranoid. But I think I can give a check and then just rook a d8. And I think I will. Yeah, okay, so rook a d8. And we should be fine there. Okay, so let's do that. Trying to play a little bit quicker because I lost some time on the clock there. And so if g3, well, I don't know. I don't really want to go this way because it's not really safe. I think it might actually, oh, maybe I go to g5. Because I might even just come back to e7. Although I could go to g7 also. Plus, yeah, then if I go to h6, I keep an eye on c. Okay, that is dangerous. Yeah, because he's threatening rook f7. So yeah, so maybe knight e7 here. Yeah, maybe knight e7. Okay, do a quick blunder check on that and then execute. Okay, yeah, because he was threatening g3 there, and then rook takes f7. So kicking out his queen. Queen has one square to go to. I don't know what he's thinking about here. I mean, unless he wants to trade queens, or maybe. But this seemed like an automatic move to me. Okay, but okay, I'll look at queen a5 because he does play it. Okay. I could take and then play b5. Could also take and then play b6. No, b5 would make more sense. And then he comes in here, though? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could bring in the queen. I could bring in the queen. He'd probably do it this way. Okay, I like this idea, because then I could come out here. Okay, so maybe queen e3. But I do kind of worry this. I might have like queen c6. But yeah, because what am I really doing there? No. Yeah, and then I'm taking. There is some things I'm doing. Oh, but no, my knight's hanging, right? Yeah, so queen e3, queen c7. Yeah, that might be. I don't know. But then I'm on his king here, though. But then this pawn is also going to be hanging. Yeah, it's risky. Okay, should I do it? Let's go for activity. Oh, I'm scared. There's a lot of ways this could go wrong. You know, a lot of ways. I'm going to do it. So we'll see if this is a mistake after. If I'm being too rambunctious here. Maybe I'm being a little bit too flamboyant with such a move. Well, 6 viewers. But just because my opponent's a little bit lower rated, maybe I'm not taking him seriously enough. But I don't know. I kind of want to bring the fight to white here, because he's putting me under pressure. And if I don't play queen e3, yeah, I could take and then play b5, which I was thinking of. But I have a backwards pawn, and so I do have weaknesses myself, and this bishop is still, it's good currently, but my pawns are in dark squares, so And then I had queen a7 as well. But I don't know. I thought this might give me some chances because if my knight comes in, then suddenly I have 3 pieces on its king here, right? That's my logic. Yeah. So if he plays rook e3, rook d3 rather, yeah, I can take, and then he doesn't even have that because I'll take the rook. Yeah. So yeah, if he plays, no, not here. Sorry. Yeah. So okay, if he plays bishop d5, yeah, could I just go knight g6 and start attacking here? Don't really have anything immediately. My knight would be awesome on f4. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I just play b5. Oh, my opponent left the game. So I'm sure he'll be back. So if bishop takes, so these are opposite colored bishops. So if I did take it, I won't have that end game to worry about, but he could centralize his queen. His knight is kind of dominated. He could centralize queen, or he could take with the rook. Yeah, or I could just play b5. Well, maybe I can't because a6, eh? So I might, yeah, I might have to take, or maybe play knight c6. No, I'm still losing a6, so I might have to take there. And yeah, I might have to take. Or maybe, yeah, I don't really want to take, but it looks like he did disconnect, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, he disconnected, so not a great ending on that one. So just look to look at it again. So he played quite well. I think I played correctly up to this point. Not sure about bishop d5. Maybe that was too much, but this didn't look fantastic to me. I've got this Isolani. Yes, he's got an isolated e-pawn. I do have the bishop pair. Maybe I should have been happier about the fact that I have the bishop pair here. Yeah, I don't know. This might have not have been the best move here. Maybe I should just play e takes f4. And also I'm not sure about queen e3. You know, I'm really not. Yeah, so I think this may not have been the right approach. Maybe I should have just taken here. Okay, let's look at that with the engine to learn something, hopefully. Let that run. Okay, so my opponent played perfectly. Another perfect game. Two perfect opponents in a row. Not even an inaccuracy. But he must have made an inaccuracy, right? Because I don't know how accurate this is. I don't think this is super accurate from Lichess. Because the engine does it at such a shallow depth. And like, look at this graph, right? Like this jump in the graph. Oh no, wait, that was me. Yeah, no, sorry. But yeah, he made a series of like suboptimal moves here. So this is not accurate, I don't think. Anyways, let's take a look here. Yeah, so the bishop g5 is main line, but also, knight d7. I didn't even think about that, giving up the bishop for development. Yeah, I guess that would have been fine. Both moves were fine. And then here, no, bishop takes d5 was valid. Either way, e takes f4, bishop takes d5 were both fine. And yeah, so I did well here. I think I played kind of perfect. But it didn't like the queen e3. Yeah, I was not sure about that. So it doesn't like it, namely because of queen c7, which is what I had seen. And I was just hoping here that I would have some attack. Oh my God, there's bishop f7 amongst other moves. I'm not sure if I would have played knight g6. Rook c8. Oh, rook c8. How is it? Why is this not just? Oh, because we trade. Okay, yeah, but then I'm discombobulated there a little bit. So the best move here is queen c6. And if bishop d5, then queen c8 and try to attack this way. Okay, so what if he plays... I'm not sure what he would play here. Okay, let's say knight d2. Yeah, so it's still not so clear what to do. It's what's this about? Oh, sorry, we have an X-ray defense on it. So I could have played b6 and then what? Okay, this is not so clear, these ideas. Yeah. This is not a okay, these are clear, these are not so clear, but yeah, this was a little bit speculative, queen e3. So this idea by the computer is a little strange, or at least not, it's not obvious on what it wants to do. There's also knight c8 it's suggesting. Which feels weird to me. Like, what if he just does nothing? I'm trying to find a nothing move. Maybe here. Oh, wait. Then suddenly we're winning? I guess he's gonna end up with weak dark squares there. He has no dark square control. I'm just trying to find a nothing move, maybe here. So then it's suggesting, yeah. So all of the moves here are not clear. Yeah. Sorry, wrong line. Yeah. Oh, come on, play the. It keeps giving to the, go here, Lichess. When I go backwards, go to the main line. Okay, sorry. Interface woes. Yeah, but sorry, yeah. This was the end, and then he just timed out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Didn't really learn anything that game. And playing a 21-21. New account? No, it's not new. He's got Blitz games, but not too many wrap-up games. So we have another Carol Khan. Now, this would be funny if... okay, no, we got the Tartakower this time, though. I was going to say, it'd be funny if we got that same line from the first game. So this Tartakower has been really, really popular in the past couple of years. Okay, this is not so good for black. Yeah, this is not so good for black. Now I think just h5 here. Yeah, this is not so good for black. I think I take right away here. Yeah, I think this check. Yeah, this is like winning. Oh, it's not quite winning. I think this is the right way. I think we give the check. Okay, no, there's a similar line where there's a really cool win and even a queen sack, but I don't think it's this line. And I'm trying to remember why not. It might be because that other line might be a knight on d7, but Yeah. So, because the rook is not here. The rook is normally here in that other line, because I remember queen f7 being a thing. So that's a different line. But maybe I can encourage it. I don't know if I want to do that or play or knight e2 here. Yeah, I think I will play bishop h6. Okay, so this isn't the exact line, but I'm trying to. I wanted that off of the f file because I want to play queen f2. Oh shit, yeah. So this is just a different line, but I still think it's pretty good for white. Probably I should move the queen. He might have g5. Yeah, so I mistook this for that other trap line, but yeah, this should still be okay. So if g5, I've got queen e2 amongst other things. So I'm thinking of queenside castling here. Because, but I'm also worried about maybe play f4 because I'm worried about g5 because g5 and then queen f6. Like if it's his turn here, what am I doing about that? Maybe I still have f4 there. If he plays g5, can I just play f4? Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, plus my rook's protecting the bishop. What am I talking about? But it's just still kind of scary there, hey. So I think a queenside castle is big. He's got bishop a2, b3. Am I okay? Queen a5 then. So yeah, castles, bishop a2, b3, queen a5, king b2, and it's no, that's dangerous. Ah, that bishop's okay. I'm upset because yeah, black shouldn't be doing so well here, but yeah, black should not be doing so well. b3 seems wrong. He's always coming here later if I castle. c4. Trying to get access to these squares. c4, it seems wrong too. Everything seems wrong, you know. Okay, let's try it. I don't know. This guy, I'm confused because I thought that is very good opening for white there. I don't know if I want to bring this back. Maybe I will. Because my rook still has influence on the h file. So if he trades bishops, it's going to take with the king. I lose a pawn though. Oh, I'm going to lose a pawn no matter what. Oh my god. I don't know how this... Okay. Now I dare my opponent to play perfectly, because then I'll be 3 games in a row where my opponents have played perfectly. But I don't think he did, because his opening was not so great. So can I afford to do this and then queen h6? I could take here then. And then I'm losing the bishop. I don't think I can. I think I have to take with the king, but then I'm losing my other one, you know. I'm losing my other one, and I can attack it. Let's do that. There's also queen a5. But I have before. Yeah, he can have the g pawn. He can have the g pawn. So queen g5, f4. Let him take this, and then rook a b g1, and then he only has one square to go to. No, he's got two squares there. Okay, so he doesn't do that. He goes here first. That shouldn't really make any difference that I can tell. You know, because I'll still play f4. It doesn't really change anything. But I'm curious what I could have done better, because white had to have been much better there, like +1. So, because I love playing against this that g6 line. Okay, so looking at double rook sacks, but I need dark square control first. Okay, so first I will trade, because my bishop is actually not so good. And then I kind of want to stop that, so I might play f4. Or maybe here. Because this discovery is not so bad. Oh, but no, he blocked. Oh, shit. He's got this. I will have to contest that later. Oh, and then f4 is coming. Oh, he's definitely playing knight d5. He's definitely playing that. Okay, well, I'm running out of time here. So, or yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to play knight d5. He's got so many options, though. He has so many options on what to do. Could even go queen here, queen here. Look at all these options he's got. Yeah. So I got some hiccups. I dare him to play perfectly. Okay, looks like I'm going to flag. That's not good. Don't really care about the g pawn too much. I could double up on the h file. Oh, he's going to go check here now. I don't know. This guy's playing pretty good, man, for 2100. Okay, well, yeah, it's game over. I'm going to flag, and I'm going to lose a g pawn. Well, I don't know what can be expected from me when my opponents play like they do. You know, what do you want from me? Then I'll bring this to her. Okay, maybe just stay on it. No, it's kind of it's a little crazy now. Yeah, I think this is a little crazy. I'm just gonna do that. Wow, I just got slaughtered. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight to the engine on that one. I just got slaughtered there. Tough day in the office. Tough day in the office, man. So at least this opponent was the first opponent that didn't play perfectly, but I don't know how he got slaughtered. It was +2. See, I told you, like, the opening is very good for white. Like, it's basically winning, and then he just steamrolled me. He played a really, really bad opening, +2, and then it just got steamrolled. Okay, well, try to learn something. Try to learn something here. So this was all good. So queen b3 is actually good, but not optimal. The optimal moves are weird, like a4, king f1. Who are playing these moves? Even knight f3 seems weird to me. Knight h3. Oh, I see. Both are trying to get into here, but okay, a4 best move. Okay, that's strange, man. The best moves here are weird. King f1. Yeah, because I don't know why it's so important to play king f1 right away. Can't we just do that after rook e8? That's strange. So, okay, it's strange because yeah, normally you want to play on this. You want to play on this diagonal. Okay, so I played queen b3, king h8. So this was an inaccuracy. Yeah, I was trying to. I wanted this because I wanted queen f7, but I guess it just doesn't work here because he can just easily block it. So I end up just wasting tempi. Okay, because there's this other line. I'll show it to you. There's this other line here. When I think it's rook e8, knight e2, and then f5. See? So, and then h5. So there's something like this. Bishop. I don't know if it's bishop e6. I don't know if that. That doesn't seem. No. So this isn't the line I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of here? Maybe it was this. Oh, maybe it was the rook e8 and then knight e2 and then knight d7. Maybe something like this. Yeah, see, now this is winning. And then this might be the line where there's a queen sack. So you go queen f7. Yeah, and then after knight f8. Okay, well, yeah, bishop h6 aiming for here. And then I... Okay, no, that's just mate in one, right? I'm trying to remember. Is it 96? No. I'm trying to remember. There's a queen sack. It probably not this exact line. Is it this here? No. Something. Okay, it's something similar. Maybe it's not when he goes to the corner. Maybe it's probably this, and then bishop h6 check, and then if king h8, queen f8. Maybe this is the line. Here. Yeah, the queen sack. Oh man, this old man still has a bit of a memory here. So there is a queen sack, and then yeah, wow. So it took me a while, but I did find it. Yeah, so this is the line I was thinking of. So during the game, I was thinking of this somewhat rare. Well, it is rare. It's an obscure line. That's why I played queen b3 in the game, because you put it on an f7. But yeah, the knight is on d7 in that instance. But in the game, yeah, he played b5, and so that's why I played queen b3 here. But I guess there's some difference with the knight not being on d7. Yeah, it's still kind of weird though, because you would think the knight is still better on d7 than the pawn is on b5. Oh, but no, the difference is, yeah, because with the knight on d7, he doesn't have access to play bishop e6. That's probably one of the differences there, because now he can play bishop e6. Whereas with the knight on d7, he can't do that. Nuances. Okay, so yeah, so here I shouldn't have done that because his knight is on d7. So again, in that other line, when they play knight d7 here, queen b6 is good because there's none of this stuff anymore. So yeah. Okay, learning. Okay, but yeah, so in the game, instead of, come on, sidelines. I want the main line and go to the game line, please. Okay, yeah, so queen b3, since he has access to e6, I shouldn't have done that. But A4 is weird. I would have to look into what we're doing on G5 with these moves here. King F1 I kind of like because it's funky looking. But it looks like you play those in the other lines too. So what's the plan here? Yeah, I don't know. I would have to get more experience with it. Let's just say he plays here. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But Queen B3 was not optimal. Okay, moving on. But it's still very good. I'm plus 1.5. And then it's about equal. So it didn't like C4. Yeah, I had no idea what to do here. It wants to castle or play G4? Just opening up lines to his king. Then I can take on G6. Oh, yeah. G4 would have been nice. Why? I should have just started attacking his king. Right? Why not? If he ever pushes the pawn. Well, I'm on F5. Yeah, I should have. Wow. G4 is a nice move. Yeah. And the reason I didn't castle is because I was scared of bishop A2. But I guess we can just, yeah. So I should have been more aware of his king. Like, why not? Why am I stopping my attack? There's other ways to attack here. I don't have to attack with his pieces. I can attack with his pawns here. Yeah. So I missed G4. And then this is a mistake. Once King F1. Oh, and I prefer to take with the queen. And then, yeah, and then just keep pressure on his king, I guess. Still G4 ideas. Well, maybe not quite anymore, but... Oh, yeah, maybe. Because... Sorry, I got hiccups there. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Yeah. Okay, playing a 21-24. Didn't I just play this guy? No, I guess I didn't. Okay, another Sicilian. Hopefully not another Opasensky. Are we going to get... Okay. Some slow moves from my opponent here. Some very slow moves. Okay. Mainline stuff on the English variation of the Najdorf. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Knight. Whoop, I fucked up. Sorry. I played too quickly there. Even before B5, I should have played Knight BD7. I got a little ahead of myself. So is it too late to backtrack on that? Can I play Knight BD7? I'm not concerned about this because I think D5 is probably good, although I'm not 100% sure because I think you could just block it. So I'm not sure if it's too late to play. Yeah, I don't know. Takes D5. Bishop. Yeah, bishop C5. Okay, so takes. I can't even. Yeah. It takes one more time. It takes. Possibly it does lose a pawn though, or I could just try to hang on to it. But I'm okay. I'm gonna try to hang on to it. I'm a little bit greedy here. I'm not sure if this would have worked. It may have, because I get compensation for the pawn. I would have more lines to his king, but I'm not certain about it. But I screwed up on that opening. That was embarrassing. Okay, so he's creating square for his knight. So now I can push. But I think I need to develop here. There's no rush. Yeah, it's time to develop. So I think knight BD7 now. And now we've kind of transposed. So yeah, now I play knight b7, and then he can play g5. So then I can decide if I want knight e8 or knight h5. So knight h5 always seems weird, but I think that's actually the slightly better way to play. Because it's scary because you think the knight's going to get attacked. Now, he did play king b1, though, so... Yeah, so knight h5, f4. Can I just take? I don't know how good that is now. Oh no, maybe then I push here. Okay, yeah, let's go to h5. It blockades the h pawn. That's why I think it's a little bit. Oh, I forgot about this. I had almost the same position. Yeah, I think I played this guy like recently because I played the same position. So this is okay, I believe. But then black is supposed to play weird here. I think like g6. Or can I still ignore it? Not for long. But yeah, okay, let's play a4 and just see what he does. And then after knight c1, yeah, I'm still, because I don't think I want this. I guess I could also take there. I mean, go knight f4. Oh yeah, I could do that, eh? Okay. So I could do that. Am I worried about queen g4? Queen b4? So maybe I should play b4. Oh no, I guess he takes the knight and I don't really have enough here. So yeah, he can have this, I guess. He can have that. So, okay. So if queen b4, d5, queen, I don't know, queen e1. And then we push d4, bishop takes. I'm losing the pawn. So queen takes b4. Yeah, d5, queen e1. What about a3 instead? Queen b4, a3. Okay, well, let's take that. Okay, so he's got d6. But it's important for me to have this diagonal, so I am going to take this. Because this can come in later, because you can play a3 and then there's queen b2 mate. So I might even do that now. Get that prepared. And then you have queen f6. Or there's this right away. No, I can take. Yeah, so there's this diagonal. I played these Najdorf positions a lot. So yeah, so b3, queen f6. Oh, he can just come back, eh? But then I can take here. And then it gets quite complicated. Okay, can I prepare it? Can I prepare that? I could maybe take here and then queen f6. No, it's the same issue. Similar issue. Okay, so queen f6, he offers the trade, I take here. And then there's issues, but I'm going to play it. So, yeah, so queen d4. Yeah, I'll take on f3. I'll take on f3, yeah. So if I take on f3, what? No, there's ways to exploit this. This is dangerous for him. That's that's dangerous. Man, I have so much experience with these. So how does he challenge me? Because then I'm just going to, then I can start like trying to trade the knight. So how does he challenge me here? This way? Yeah. Yeah, that's how he does it. Okay. Here, bishop b3. I win a pawn. Or I get a pawn back. No, I'll win a pawn. I think I can do that. I told you this is dangerous. So bishop b3. He could go knight b4, but I still am winning a pawn, I think. Do I have better? No, because it has to be a check, right? So I think I can do that. Although I missed this. Whoops. So I missed that. But then maybe I have here. Still dangerous for him. But I did miss queen d7. Yeah, okay. Wait, why did I think I was winning a pawn? Okay, sorry. I thought I was winning a pawn because I was going to sack and then recapture, but I forgot that I'm not getting a piece out of that. So I totally miscalculated there. Okay, but I still think there's some play here. So that was a funny miscalculation. I'm not sure if I want to do it this way because then my rooks get to play. Okay, we'll do it this way. And I think I'll take with the bishop. But then he's got a discovery. So hopefully my bishop doesn't get trapped this way. But yeah, I lose it anyways. What am I talking about? Okay, yeah, I misplayed that, eh? I thought this is a bad day of chess for me, even though overall I played pretty well. But I totally miscalculated that. I thought I was winning a pawn because I thought I was... I forgot that I'm giving up the bishop in that sacrifice. Why did I think that? Like, how did I... I don't know. That's a strange... I don't know. I don't know what happened with my brain there. That was weird. Wow. That's funny. Yeah, he was probably like, what did I miss? Why did he sack his bishop there? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, well, I'm down a piece then on the clock as well. It was an interesting opening, though. This was... I deserved to lose, though, because I played the opening too quickly anyways. When I played b5, b4 instead of knight b7 earlier. So I fully deserve to lose. And let's just get this off the bishop diagonal. Yeah, so this was not well played by me, this game. The problem is it was too interesting. The opening, I've had a lot of theoretical openings today. And that's never good for me because I find it too interesting. And yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. Let's just attack the knight. Oh, it's a fork too. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, so I'm not going to bother looking at that. That was not a well played game. So I'm going to end it there. So I played 4 or 5 games, which were all not good. Well, that's not true. They were okay, but I played poorly in the past 2 of them. Anyways, it's 1 a.m. here, so I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully I have some more time to squeeze into chess in the future. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you next time.